Hi, I'm Rob Cooper, Product Specialist at EIZO UK. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a simple step-by-step guide on how to calibrate your new EIZO ColorEdge monitor using our Color Navigator 6 software. So you've now downloaded your Color Navigator 6 software. The icon should be found either on the desktop or in your applications folder. To launch the software, double-click on the icon. If you receive the following error message, the USB cable is either not present or not securely connected. Reconnect the cable and try to launch the software one more time. Now with the software launched, we are greeted by 3 default targets: photography, printing and web. But to make your life easier, we're going to navigate to eizocolor.com to download some preset targets we've created for you, enabling you to import these at a later stage. If you shoot your photographs in RAW, which is generally a good idea, then you should configure your EIZO ColorEdge monitor to Adobe 98. There's a few targets here, but at different brightness levels. Pick the one that suits you and download it to your desktop. Once the file's on your desktop, we can now go and import that into Color Navigator. Head over to Advanced on the right hand side. You'll be greeted by a drop down and the first option, which is Import Target. A new window appears, which allows you to find that file that we've previously saved. For me here, it's on the desktop, so I'll double click it or click open, either or, and what we'll find is that it drops there into the target box at the top. If you're happy with your target, then we're going to go over to the right hand side and click on the adjust button. The first window will talk about measurement device. As you can see here, we're using the built-in CG2730 sensor, and reference device is currently set to none, which is fine as we're not measuring against anything. If you're happy with the sensor choice, click next. This next window will talk to you about the ambient light in the room. The ideal conditions to run this calibration is for it to be as dark as possible with minimal ambient light. The next window will ask you to confirm if you're happy with the current conditions in your environment for calibration purposes. If you are, go ahead and click proceed to start the process. You can now see that the inbuilt sensor on our CG2730 has been deployed. The calibration process has started. We've sped this up for the demonstration purposes, but this will take a few minutes to complete. If you have one of our ColorEdge CS models, you will need an external sensor in order to calibrate your monitor. For demonstration purposes, we're going to be using our EIZO EX3 device. Once unpacked, we're able to plug the USB end of our EX3 device into one of the available ports on the side of our monitor. Pull the cap off the EX3. This can also be used as a counterweight when placing over the monitor, like so. By tilting the monitor up slightly, this enables the sensor to get a better contact on the LCD panel. The magnetic hood is an optional extra on the CS range and can be placed over the top of the sensor cable, like so. For the time being, we'll move the sensor out the way. This enables us to launch Color Navigator, and as before, we're going to select the correct target we wish to use and head over to the adjust button. This time, we're going to select the EX3 as our measurement device and click on next. We then move the sensor back into the desired place as per the diagram. When you're happy, click proceed. Following the calibration, we're now greeted by a short report. On the left, we see the targeted values, and on the right, we see the results. Model dependent, you may see an option to perform a validation report. Most users do not need to do this. As we're using the CG2730 for our demonstration, we're able to go into advanced and self-calibration to set the calibration to happen automatically. This setting is available on all ColorEdge models with a built-in calibration sensor. At the top of the page, we need to check this box to enable the feature. We then get to choose frequency. We can choose daily, weekly, monthly. It's totally up to you. What we recommend is to do this in the middle of the night when it's going to be dark. The monitor will turn itself on, do a warm-up phase, and then go back to sleep. If you don't want to choose by frequency, you can also set this by usage hours. The two options below, if checked, the first won't execute a self-calibration if the monitor is in use, and the second will ensure that the standard modes are also calibrated. You can also execute a self-calibration manually using the buttons on the front of your monitor. However, ensure that you have Color Navigator closed or the buttons will be locked out. Once you're into the menu, select self-calibration, then execute, then the calibration will then take place. This now concludes our demonstration on how to calibrate your EIZO monitor. We hope you find the video has been of use. Thanks for watching.